we
You
had this
believe
little
men?
thing. 7
In
weeks.
2023,
I'm not gonna lie,
you believe men?
To Godwin Darko, the best way to end the relationship with Felicia Abena was to kill her in a very gruesome manner in Trump in Koforidua on 17th of June 2023. Godwin is a 25-year-old man and he was in love with Felicia Abena for so many years. In fact, Felicia had to pack her from her parents' house to come and cohabit with Godwin, and Godwin took over every responsibilities of Felicia, from the financial to feeding to clothing her and anything you can think of, the way any man will be able to appreciate or pick up the bills of his girlfriend. But one thing led to another. They felt they were no longer compatible, and that was the point they decided to part. And because it was Felicia that came to live with Godwin, she decided to move out. She got an apartment and moved her things and left Godwin's house. Felicia continued with her modeling job because she was only 23 years old, a model and a TikToker. She continued with her TikTok until the 12th of June, when she made a post and said she was never going to return back to her ex. And that was the point Godwin felt insulted, because his friends, according to what we heard, started making mockery of him. A lady that you spent for, a lady that you did this for, is now saying she was never going to return back to you. No one knew what happened in between. Maybe Godwin had tried every effort to get Felicia back to himself and it didn't work. Because if you think of someone that could murder his girlfriend, forgetting all what they shared together, it's not easy to cohabit with someone. You must have shared a lot of good things together, and he had the mind to behead this person. That means there must have been a case of DV between them before Felicia decided to end the relationship. The mocking was so much, and Godwin could not contain his annoyance, and he made up his mind to end this relationship. Nowhere for them to reconcile again, and he needed to find out where Felicia packed to, which apartment was she living, what street was it, what's the apartment number, or what was her movement like, the when she went in and the when she went out. And at that point, she started talking to people until he got the exact place where Felicia packed to. And on Saturday, the 17th of June 2023, Godwin decided to carry out the act he had already incubated in his mind, and because he needed to gain access to Felicia's house, he went there under the pretense that he was going for a naming ceremony that was going on in that compound. He gained access into the compound, and he gained access into Felicia's apartment, and there and then he killed Felicia in her own blood and beheaded her. And in order not to leave traces, he had to fling the knife with which he beheaded Felicia. He flung it through the window and into the bush, and he left. Maybe those that were around noticed that something was happening, because the blood must have been trailing. That was when they found the corpse of Felicia, and they went there to call the police, and they came to take Felicia to the morgue. And Godwin, filled with remorse, had to hand himself over to the police with a t-shirt that read, "Rest in peace." That is, Felicia should rest in peace. And that was the point he told them he killed his ex-girlfriend, and he told them everything. They brought him back to the compound to show them the weapon with which he killed Felicia. He should go and retrieve it. They went there, but the mob was so much, there was a lot of chaos, because people were now seeing the killer of Felicia. The police had to take him back, and he has to face the judge. Why will you just decide that all the years you shared together, the only way to end it was to kill her and to behead her in a very gruesome manner? Relationship is not a do-or-die affair. If it works, it works. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. If somebody tells you she's no longer interested in a relationship, you can move on. You are going to get someone better than her. But killing Felicia is no more. Godwin is going to rot in jail if the judge is very lenient with him, because he that killed by the sword must be killed by the sword. Let go if the relationship is not working. Don't even mind what people are saying, because you see those people by your side, especially those that were mocking Godwin, when they heard that Felicia said she was no longer going to return back to her ex, they drove Godwin into killing Felicia. Despite the fact that a lot of people might believe that, no, Godwin actually had it in mind to kill Felicia. But if the friends had told him to overlook, you have more beautiful girls to get. You don't need Felicia. Felicia is not good for you. Maybe Godwin would have had a rethink and not go ahead to kill Felicia. But because his friends were just mocking him, telling him a lot of things that his mind at that point could not contain, that was when he went ahead to kill Felicia. Now he's going to die alone. Those friends that pushed him to going to kill Felicia, they are not going to appear before the judge. Only Godwin Darko will be here, and he's only 25 years old. What agony is he bringing to the parents? What agony is he bringing to his family? That is the extended family. Always curtail what you feel inside of you. When you have the urge to kill someone, don't listen to what that your friend is saying that is mocking you or telling you that you are stupid. Go and seek help from someone that is reasonable. Killing is not the option for anyone. Because if you kill anyone, no matter how remorse you are, no matter how repented you are going to be killed. That is the law. And they made this law so that people would desist from killing people. But anger, annoyance, and frustration always darken the emotions of people. That is the sense of reasoning of people. They'll make you not to think right, and they will make you to go and kill. We say, may the spirit of Felicia Abena of Paribu rest in peace. And to Godwin, I pray may the judge be lenient on you to give you life imprisonment, because if you are sentenced to death, your parents will never forgive you. It might just be like a wasted effort to bring up a child, train the child until 25 years, and is just being killed because he killed someone. Always make sure you curtail your anger. You see, anger, it is 5 minutes of madness.